Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Really do appreciate it so very much. Welcome, my name is Aiden. I'm so happy that you're here. Today is a perfume haul. I already filmed like one perfume haul that isn't up yet, but this is some stuff that predates it, but also postdates it, if that makes sense. So if you didn't know, I was working out of state at a dance camp for much of the summer. I picked up a lot of things, but I didn't take them back to my parents when I was filming, and I didn't have a chance to do anything really while I was at dance camp. And I immediately left, flew to visit my parents as soon as I got home. Literally had like 3 hours at home. It was a little crazy. So I have all of the things that have been sitting since end of June into July, as well as a few things that I picked up from Sephora during the Sephora Friends and Family sale that I was lucky enough to get a code for. And I just wanted to share the scents that I picked up. And then there'll be another video that you'll kind of see everything that came while, I either sent to my parents' house or I bought while I was visiting them, which was not an insignificant amount because I have a shopping addiction. And I love scent, which is not great. I mean, it's fun, but it can get out of hand. So before I start, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Let me know if you've tried any of these, what your thoughts and opinions are on these. If there's any scent recommendations that you have based on my tastes, leave them down below as well, and let me know how you're doing. I'm going to start with a couple body mists because I did pick up a couple from Sephora. First up, I picked up the Sol de Janeiro Carioca Crush. This one was so hard to find when I finally decided to pick it up. I have put a small dent in it. I actually got compliments while I was wearing this at dance camp. There was a mom that was like, "What are you wearing?" And then I told her, and she was going to try to find it. This was very difficult to find. I finally found it at Sephora that I could go in and pick it up. So I ordered it while I was at my parents', knowing that I had I had it one day at home, and one of my stops was to pick up my Sephora order. What are the notes? Crisp pear, pink violet, and white cedarwood. It smells so good. It's fruity. It's very fruity. I love the fruity scents, but it has a little bit of depth to it. It's not as sickly sweet as some of the other Sol de Janeiros that they've done. I don't love all of them. I find a lot of them are either really, really sickly sweet or they're too floral. I have some that are too floral, but I really like this one. So I hope they bring it back like they've done a couple other limited edition ones. If you find this one, pick it up because it's really good. The other thing that I picked up, I actually ordered from Ulta and it was delivered to the dorm that I was staying at, is 48, and I got the big guy because I smelled this in Ulta and I was like, it smells so good. But I also knew that I was trying to put in an order, and you have there's many different factors that go into my Ulta orders. Sometimes it's points, sometimes it's a dollar amount so that I can redeem points, sometimes it's shipping or free gift with purchase. I love this one too. The notes on this are guava nectar, sunlit orchid, and sensuous pink musk. I know why they brought this back because it is so good. I also got compliments while I was wearing this, which once again does not happen very much at all. So yes, these were both good. I'm very picky about the Sol de Janeiros that I pick up now. I have a lot of the minis, and I kind of was like, I don't love all of these, so let's only get the ones that I know I really like. And I like the really, really fruity, bright ones. I'm trying to remember where I picked this one up. If I picked this one up at my one stop on my way, I stopped at a Marshall's to go to the bathroom because I like to stop at stores. And so I stopped there and I looked through, and I don't remember if I got it there or if I got it in the town that I was in. But anyway, I picked up one from Le Monde Gourmand. This is Punch aux Fruits, which is, I don't know what scent notes it's supposed to be. This was $16.99. It is, gosh, nothing wants to focus. It is a hair and body mist. Apologies for the lighting. It's because I don't have my tripod, so my lights are farther away from me than they normally are until because I flew home instead of driving like I normally do. My parents will be bringing them to me, but not for many weeks. It's a nice scent. I don't know if I love it. It's light. It smells like it might have a peach in it. Let me look up the notes. So the notes on this are dragon fruit, jasmine, and amber. I might not have picked up dragon fruit initially, but it's a nice one. I like it once it's settled down just a little bit, but I thought it was not too bad of a deal for $16.99. Next thing I found at Marshall's, this one I did find on my trip. I know this is the one that I stopped there. I was shocked to find Zara at Marshall's. Yes, Zara. I found glitter rainbow. This was $13.90, but I got it for $7.99. Do you want to focus? There you go. And the bottom of it was out because, you know, people are kind of monsters when it comes to Marshall's and the packaging. They have zero qualms about opening and testing things. It's a little disturbing, actually. So this one, I looked it up, and it's supposed to have watermelon in it. Oh my gosh, it does have a little rainbow unicorn on it. That's so cute. And it says glitter rainbow. This is from their children's line, so hopefully it's good. Interesting. Different bottle on Fragrantica says that this was a fragrance for women, and the notes are watermelon, jasmine, and cedar. I'm getting the cedar, and the watermelon is just kind of like this airiness, this aquaticness. It's not sweet like watermelon as you would expect. There's a little bit something else to it. Let's spray it on a strip just in case, because it sometimes smells a little different there than on the packaging. Yeah, I would say that's a lot of the same. Slight more sweetness to it this way, but $7.99. Was not mad at picking it up for $7.99 at all. Then while I was in town, I went to Marshall's every once in a while if I got a few minutes just to get off campus and just get away from things for a little bit. Also, I needed to buy more socks because I had a lot of ankle socks. I know, that's so millennial of me. But I was wearing shorts, and I was like, I'm not wearing taller socks with my sneakers. But I gave myself a blister on the bottom of my foot because I had all the thin socks, and my shoes were older, so they were, you can move around in them. So I got some of the thicker socks for that, and that's one reason why I went to Marshall's. And I picked up two from these. I'm assuming are from True Beauty, but maybe not. Maybe Bijou Sucré is the brand. They had a cherry one too, which smelled like lost cherry, and I was like, I do not need another lost cherry dupe. This is pistachio macaroon. One of these had it upside down. A lot of the times at Marshall's you find that they're missing the sprayers too, which is, oh so fun, like what you really want to know about. Like you open it and you're like, oh, it's worthless. This one is a dupe for Kayali Yum, and it definitely has that almost cleanery airiness at the start, but you still get like there's that pistachio down below. So yes, I picked that up. I was excited to give that one a try. And then the other one I picked up is Creme Brulee, and I don't remember what this is supposed to be a dupe for. I just remember I smelled it and I was like, oh, that smells pretty good. Yeah, it's a nice vanilla. It kind of almost reminds me a little bit of Vanilla Skin. I wish I had that here to kind of compare them to. But it's not a super sweet vanilla, but it does have a sweetness to it. It's not like a very dry vanilla, but it's nice. So I thought that was a nice one to pick up as well. I also had a chance to go to Ross because it was right next door. I was looking, one of the times that I went, I was looking for a sports bra so that I could take a class, and I was not successful. I tried on like a dozen between Marshall's and Ross and left thoroughly sickened and ready to like cry. But I did find a perfume. So I picked up Misguided. This is what name are you? This is Real Babe, and the notes are almond flower scent, citrus, pink peppercorn, and frosted pineapple with jasmine, amberette, dry amber musk, and tonka base. Lots of different notes. This one was $17.99 at Ross. I thought I'll get another one of these because they're fun. I like the little cans that they have. They're just a little different. So you do get the little lid so that it doesn't depress. And then the sprayer is, you press that can. And yeah, they're cute. I have a problem with the Misguided because I always feel like the notes that I read are not always the notes that I smell. They're a little bit more perfumey than a lot of the ones that I've been reaching for recently. I don't know. I'm gonna have to get back to you on this one, whether I like it or not. Right at the moment, not doing it for me on that initial spray, but I need to wear it on skin. It will eventually be in a video. I have so many perfumes. I know it's out of hand for me on that initial spray, but I need to wear it on skin. It will eventually be in a video. I have so many perfumes. I know it's out of hand. I also ordered a perfume from Ulta's online. This is Peche Delicios, and I was trying to debate if I should get the Angel one as well. Like, that one sounds kind of good. This is Le Monde Gourmand, by the way. I have no idea who these people are that they collaborated with. I do not have TikTok, as you probably know. If you're one of my followers, I don't do TikTok. I'm not interested in that. Some of the people that I've seen, like, they talk about perfume in such a sexualized way, or like, oh, this is going to get you laid or bent over, and that's not why I wear scent, and that's not really my vibe at all. So I don't follow a lot of the more popular people. I follow Soki, and I follow Jus de Rose, and people that are smaller that I've known for years. So those are the people, not like the super popular ones. But yeah, this was with and this is nice. This one does have a peach gummy ring kind of scent. I did eat it a little bit. I'm also getting almost like a caramel in there as well. But they're like stale peach gummy rings. They're not the really fragrant ones that just like hit you when you open the sack. They've been sitting around a little bit, or they don't have the full like sugarness like flavor to them, if that makes sense. But then there's that caramel in there too, so it's good. I need to wear it. I didn't have a chance to wear a lot of these. I used the body sprays a little bit more because they were out on my desk, and I would just like kind of spray myself midday, kind of perk up, and that's why those were a little bit stronger and more prominent. But this one, I didn't get a compliment from the same mom. I got a compliment from the waitress of the restaurant that I went to. That's where it was. I was like trying to remember. Because I knew I had gotten a compliment, and I don't get compliments that often, so it was a big deal that I got a compliment. My one friend told me that I always smell good, so she just never says it, and I'm like, well, let me know when you like something especially smells good so that I can know. But yeah, I don't know if it's just people are shy or if they just come to expect it, but yeah, I appreciate it anytime somebody says it. And then I picked up 2 fragrances from Walmart. I actually had gone into Walmart because I had run out of my Wee Splash that I was using, and I was like, I need something to spray at night because I've gotten used to that now. And I looked, and they had a perfume on clearance, and they had just put them in the case, as opposed to when they had it somewhere else. They were in the midst of remodeling. And I waited 15 minutes at Walmart, and then I was like, I can't wait anymore. I have to go back to do multiple things and to pick up another class and escort them to their next building. But yeah, I waited there forever. I put the button a couple times. It was right across from the self-checkout. The guy that was working the self-checkout went, and he was like, hey, she's been waiting. And I left. And that's happened before at a different Walmart. And what the problem was is that only one person has the key. And when they go on break, they don't give the key to somebody else. So they might be gone, and they're on their break, which I don't begrudge them a break, but they need to have a way that there is somebody at all times that can open a case if you're going to put everything in a case. So anyway, I didn't buy it, and I was like, well, maybe I can just do a BOPIS, buy online, pick up in store kind of thing. And then I saw that in 4 hours, the Walmart deals were going to start, that like their competition with Prime. And I went, okay, I'll get that. And that was on Monday, and it was delivered on Thursday. So I was happy about that. Anyway, that's how I got this, because I ordered this as well. This is Hue by Hayley Kiyoko. And there's a picture on the back. I did get a sample of this in Scentburn, not a sample, I guess, but a travel spray that I had finished not too, like a few days before this. And this was half price, so it was like $30 with that Walmart deal. I was very happy to get that. This is a watermelon based scent. So it's watermelon, freesia, blood orange, lychee, rose, magnolia and peony, musk, and cacao. It's a nice one. It is refreshing. That watermelon is refreshing, but it also has the blood orange and the lychee have a sharpness to it. So it is a good summertime scent, I think. But the scent that I ordered was Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. I was looking at a 0.67 ounce one for $25, and I was like, whatever. I just want a little thing, and I know this is a scent that I like at night. And I had thought that I had more of my 3.4 ounce bottle of Wee, but I didn't. But this is the 6.7 ounce bottle, which is huge, and it was $50. So I got like 10 times the amount for twice as much, and I have put a significant dent in it already. I used it at camp. I've used it the past week that I've been home. I just was like, I need to slow down on this, because I've been using it, and it's kind of expensive just to use it at night. I love it at night, but I just brought Moonlight Path out so that I could use that. But yeah, I love this as a nighttime spray. There's something about that apple lemon, but it's not sweet, so it doesn't feel overly stimulating, if that makes sense. And I know I've used lots of samples of this, and I used my Dossier bottle that they sent me that was light blue. I used that as well, and so yeah, was happy for that price. I feel like that was a nice deal for that product in that size. Before I show you what I did for the Sephora Friends and Family, I got my sample from them, and this didn't show what it was, and if they had shown what it was, I wouldn't have picked this as my sample. But it said Jo Malone, and then there was no image, and I clicked on it and there was no image. This is what it is. They're just like little, there might be enough to do something with them, but it's bitter mandarin, silk blossom, and sea daffodil. Just like magazine almost. So that was disappointing. I did get some samples from Macy's that I ordered because they popped up on Facebook. I got a Jimmy Choo Forever. Excited about that one. Izzy, Low to Izzy, Pour Homme, a Phantom Rabon Phantom Intense. Ooh, that's so shiny. Anyway, it's a little robot guy. Eternity for Men. There's a lot of men's scents in here. Legend Blue by Mont Blanc. And then finally, Intense from Fame. And I'm excited about this one. although the incense makes me a little nervous. I don't think I have the intense. I have the black one, the pink one, and the original. So I don't think I have the intense, which is the gold bottle. Anyway, those are the samples. What I picked up at Sephora, I hemmed and hawed a lot trying to figure out what I wanted to get, what I was willing to blind buy, what I had tried in store, and just in general things. I picked up 2 makeup items, which will be in my beauty haul, but the rest were all perfumes, and small ones at that. So I picked up Alice Brooklyn. This is Miami Nectar, because my experience with Sunfruit is by the time that I finished it, I was done with it and I was ready to move on. So I thought, I'm going to try Miami Nectar. I tried it in store and I liked the scent of it. And I actually wore this on my first day of school. So I've worn it a couple times. There's a good dent in there. I'm going to keep going with it, see how I feel by the time it's empty, if I want to get a full size. Because I feel like I jumped the gun on B because I'm still working on my travel, and then I have a full size. Apple Love, though, I absolutely loved, and I got a full size of it that I'm planning to wear a lot this fall. So Alice Brooklyn kind of feels iffy to me. These others I'm kind of mad at because I fell for the hype. I fell for my FOMO, and that's happened with this company again and again. And I don't know why I always fall into the hype, because I don't always love them. There are several that I don't love that I own. But I did pick up the Kayali vacation set. I've worn 3 of them a little bit. So I did do a full wear of the Capri in a Bottle, which is the lemon sugar, and I liked this one a lot. This one so far is my favorite. I sprayed the Maui in a Bottle, which is sweet banana. I thought this one was going to be great. I sprayed it. I loved the banana initially, and then it very quickly faded into something else that I was not a fan of. So I just did 1 spray on my wrist, though. We'll see. I'll give it a full wear. I was not really impressed with the Maldives in a Bottle, the Ylang Cocoa. I wore that once and I was like, not great. And then the Marrakesh in a Bottle, I have not tried yet, the Orange Blossom. So of them all, the lemon sugar is my favorite. I mean, I've smelled this one just from the sprayer, but I don't know. I'm not a big Orange Blossom fan. This was cheaper though, because they're $32 if you buy them each individually, but this was $100, so that's $7 savings on each bottle, which adds up. But also the 20% off, so that helped a little bit. But if I wanted to buy any more of them, I would only get the lemon sugar, I think, at this point. Then the last thing, I was thinking about getting a full-size bottle of this because I did have the travel spray of it and I really enjoyed it. I don't need it though, because this is vanilla candy rock sugar. The notes are candied pear, sweet violet, bubblegum, white caramel, rock sugar, and vanilla green. Do these have the notes on the back? They do. Okay, we'll go back for a second. This to me is basically Labelle, but Labelle light. I don't get the bubblegum at all. I get the pear, and I don't even know if I get the candied violet. I get the pear and the vanilla. And I did receive compliments on it when I wore my travel spray of it. I kind of wanted the small bottle. That's why I went with this one. And it's funny because it looks kind of purple in the lens, but it's like an iridescence on it. You don't get that necessarily when you're looking at it. So I didn't get a full-size bottle because I love Labelle, and I would rather buy Jean Paul Gaultier than Kayali. Just, there's many reasons that I'm not going to get into. But I decided that I wanted a little bottle of it just to kind of tide me over till my Labelle gets here, because it's one of the things that is coming with my parents. All right, so Marrakesh in a Bottle is bergamot, orange blossom, pink pepper, Turkish rose, and neroli and cedarwood. Capri in a Bottle, oh, I went the wrong way. That's that one. This one is lemon, sugar, freesia, raspberry, vanilla, and musk. Maui in a Bottle is sweet banana, pear, coconut cream, jasmine, sandalwood, and vanilla. I feel like I got the jasmine and the sandalwood mostly once the banana like faded pretty quickly, and I was not a big fan of those two together. And then Maldives in a bottle is rosemary. Maybe that's why I didn't love it. Wild lemon, starfruit, banana blossom, ylang-ylang, and coconut milk. So that's it for my perfume haul. I'm not planning to buy anything for the foreseeable future. You'll see another haul that I've already filmed, like I said. But anyway, yeah, be a while before a perfume haul. But I will post some other videos. I have some stuff on my fragrance mists. I have some scent notes. I have some 5 random perfumes coming up. So don't worry, there will be some other perfume content, even though it won't be actively buying, which is probably a good thing. And then watch me like come up with another haul because I go do something. Anyway, I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Let me know how you are doing, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.